Growing divide in the environmentalist community in San Francisco over an energy plant. Correspondent Claudia Cowan looks at both sides of the issue.
In uber-green San Francisco, activists are at odds over a proposal to turn this bayfront recycling facility into the city's first biodiesel plant. Supporters, many who lean green, say locally made fuel could power the city's fleet of 1,500 diesel vehicles that currently run on a blend trucked in from the Midwest at great expense. Nevertheless, other environmentalists are fuming.
The problem here is not that biodiesel isn't a potential solution. The problem is that we are going to use animal parts to make biodiesel.
That's right. If the plan goes through, the key ingredient in San Francisco's biodiesel would be recycled animal waste. Everything from chicken gizzards to fish heads, virtually anything left over by the butcher. For decades, this plant has used bones and other animal parts to make feed for livestock and the animal fat to make soap and fertilizer. Now the company wants to use that animal fat to produce biodiesel. But some critics fear if the practice catches on, it could lead to genetically engineered animals raised just for fuel production.
Using animals to start making biodiesel, even if it's just animal parts at this point, is the beginning of a slippery slope that could get a lot worse.
City leaders say such fears are overblown and argue producing biodiesel from animal remnants rather than crops makes long-term sense.
It's much better to use that waste to wean us off of this oil dependence as opposed to using it, turning it into animal feed and have animals feeding animals.
A growing number of companies are using animal fats as well as grease and plants to make biodiesel, and many experts say the approach deserves more attention. But as the nation tries to move away from carbon-based products, debates like this one are sure to rage as environmentalists find some alternatives more palatable than others. In San Francisco, Claudia Cowan, Fox News.